Hello, all you wonderful people. Welcome back to the Torterra Tavern with your host for the most, Marshmallow or Mask guy. This is technically episode 2, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be episode 1 in actual release. It's the second one I've made. Also, because of that, I would like to apologize for what my background image will be. I tried to get my friends to draw me one, but they were too lazy. I'll probably get them to draw the background, but yeah, I know what the actual image will be. I am sorry. I am sorry. I'm very sorry. Anyways, we're gonna talk about tremendously good news. Great news. The greatest of news. Ash finally winning a league. Yes. We're gonna talk about the little league. Ash's victory, which has been building upon since like the foundation of this entire series. And most importantly, we're going to talk about the new anime, the new-ish anime, and what's going to happen. Because something's going to happen. I don't know what exactly is going to happen, but something's gonna happen. Something. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good, my boys. It's gonna be real good. Okay. First, let's talk about the Alola League itself. Because the Alola League is unorthodox. I mean, yeah, it's just unorthodox in every single sense of the word. I mean, it's official, unlike the Orange Islands, and the battle tier is weird because that's not a league under any circumstance. It's just Battlefront tier. It's weird. Makes more sense in the games. They did not explain it well, and I don't think they're going to explain it well. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that later. But first, let's focus. First off, they had a 151 battle royale to see who got into the tournament. Yes, a battle royale to get into this tournament. Why? Just like this goes as badly as you expect with all the trainers fighting besides those smart enough to not fight, which actually does happen. Just avoiding conflict is the best scenario. And yeah. And then, and the roster is revealed. I don't remember the entirety of the roster, but it's all characters previously established in the show. Like, all of them are established characters. I'm going to look it up. Like, I'm pretty sure the entire cast made it. Like, Jesse and James made the Pokemon League. Kind of less impressive that Ash won now. Actually, way less impressive that Ash won. Like, you sent them blasting off again, kid. Congratulations. You did good. You did good. It's not like you do that every episode besides that one time that everyone talked about and everyone now just forgot about. So, eh. Anyways, let's see. Hello? Like, Lily was also on that, who is different from the game version, but not for the better, to be honest. At least when it comes to handling Pokemon. Like, she's afraid of Pokemon to the point of crippling anxiety. I mean, she does get over that. And she went with a Alolan Vulpix. Just an Alolan Vulpix. Yeah, everything is one-on-one for the most part, which is another thing that is weird about this league. Everyone just fights one-on-one. And like, until like the until like the final three, until like the final four championship. What? No. Let's see, Raw. Oh yeah, roster. There we go. Let's see, images. Yep, as expected, everything is over. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have a pretty in-depth roster. We have, yep, most of the characters from the main show. Oh, all of Ash's friends. And I didn't watch the entire series, but I knew about the core roster. Also, I did not know that Alolan Oak made it into the league. Alolan Oak. There's no, just Alolan Oak made it into the league. Why? I know, I'm pretty sure that's not his actual name, but he's Alolan Oak. Not like Kukui's Alolan Jailwitz. And he's about to fight Ash. Don't you mess this up, Jaywitz. You better drop up the soap. You better drop the soap, Jaywitz. I can't wait for someone to take contact years down the line when people actually care about me. So he is immediately defeated by Hal. And Hal's defeat by Ash. Kinda. Oh my god. I still feel sorry for Hal. Like, I didn't follow the anime, but I heard about what happened to Hal. Everyone heard what happened to Hal. I'm just like, Hal, baby, are you okay? Are you okay, man? Like what happened to Hal? It was a great tragedy. He got cut by his own granddad. It's like, I finally did it. I am on the way to become one of the greatest. Not so. I'm gonna stop you right there by his own granddad to tell you that this thing just fell asleep. The same thing that happened with Charizard. Charizard fell asleep during the archipelago. I know it's in the archipelago league. I'm gonna call it the archipelago league. I know it's not the archipelago league. This is technically the archipelago league. Oh, Indigo. Yeah, the Indigo league. Charizard just fell asleep, but rather falling asleep. No, he's too cute to lose. Now destroy your involved form and this boy's hopes and dreams, Rowlet. Destroy them. Seriously. It was like, I was going to kill every Pokemon he comes across now. Like, he's not going to be like, oh, he's down. You don't need to worry about it. No, he's going to be like air slash, atomic bomb, nuke, burn him to the ground, fire arrows. I know he doesn't have any of those moves, but just stay down, you annoying little Rowlet. Yeah, he's scarred for life. That kid's scarred for life. Sorry, Hal. Though that would explain why we get the Hal that we got in the games. He's mentally handicapped. Oh no! Oh no! Seriously, I did not watch the anime until like the final fight, and it was actually good. We thought, though, there was one really ex machina moment where Meltan, that one, an legendary Mythico, I guess it's technically Mythico, a Pokemon from Pokemon Go, just that Ash has, just called to his all buddies, like he just calls to all his buddies, and they all fuse together to make Melmetal out of nowhere. Like he's literally just reading his mom and Professor Oak and the Melmetal after a flash cannoning in Professor Oak, because of course it does. Lol. Just like, hey guys, I'm in the Lol League. I mean, he doesn't say that, but Pokemon don't say anything, so I have no idea what happened. And everyone's like, hey, this guy's in the finals. Time to jump on the bandwagon. We got on the squad. And everyone's like, what is going on? What's happening? What are you doing, boy? What are you doing? And then he's just like, I'm Melmetal now. Watch me do this one animation. Oh, cool. I'm going to use it for the rest of the episode. less cool. I'm going to use it forever. Okay. Probably didn't need that, to be honest, but you know, any help is obliged at this point. We probably gonna lose, but I'm glad you won the squad, Melmetal. I'm glad you won the squad. I mean, he does put up a good fight, at least until at least until Gladiator literally throws him an item. In case you're not sure how the game works, that's not how the game works. No, you're not supposed to do that. Why? Think of Sakurai in that one meme. Stop it. That's not how you're supposed to play the game. But seriously, Momentum was cool, though he was completely ex machina. He just called up his buds and be like, okay, let's fuse. Okay. Like, I'm not sure how much he used him outside of this battle, but it's just weird. He's actually the first up, which makes sense because Saveli. Like, he's also kind of a legendary. I think it was confirmed that he was actually. It's weird. I think it was confirmed by the Pokemon side that he was a legendary, which makes him all the more broken. Though he only has like Ultra Beats, he's a Alolan Pokemon stat. I mean, like what Guardians? Yeah, the Tapu's stats. It just I just want someone from the anime or someone who's been out of Pokemon and doesn't understand what meta is, just walk in here and be like, what is this guy talking about? This guy's talking about absolute garbage. Because this blew up. Ash winning blew up. Everyone talked about it. Everybody. Like this was actually international news. This isn't even an American show. But everyone's talking about it. It was trending on Twitter. This is part of the internet icon. I was now. I'm just like, yeez. In the sweet victory, yeah. That's the internet reaction. Just like, yes. That's, that, and plus, that and Ash, I just finally won. And like, no one expected this. Like, watch the end of the episode. Ash didn't expect this. Oh yeah, I gotta go back to talking about the battle. I guess it was good. The first part is really the worst part of the entire show because Melmetal keeps flexing. Like he does this flexing before using double boat bash. Like he flexes and then spins. And then sometimes, I mean, you did once do a Luffy and just stretch his arm out to itself. So wow, I think it missed, but wait, no, I'm pretty sure it hit. Yeah, it hit. He Luffy, the man. This this part where the animation is good though. It still looks horrible in still frames. It looks great in motion. The battle was good, along with a part of the Guzma battle that I saw before this episode. Oh yeah, Guzman was also here, and he's he's in a lot different from what he was in the games. He's like an actual gangster. He actually acts like a gangster, or at least an asshole, instead of just it's your boy Guzma. Just, just, oh, you did good, dude. You did, dude. But the Skull Gang, which is technically their name, I know we're all used to saying team, but it's gang. It's gang, guys. It's gang. But they were like, let's not split up, gang. And they didn't split up. They just became closer as people, as brothers. Anyway, isn't it? Like, Pikachu comes out, because of course he does, and defeats Silvally, because of course he does. And then, the ultimate foe appears, Lycanroc, in all of his licking glory. He didn't use his Night Days, and everyone knows that it was. Then everyone knew immediately that it was. I'm drawing a blank. So Zoroark. I mean, I didn't watch the anime, but they were like they specifically showed on Zoroark and mentioned that you're not supposed to use Dazzle Night Days, and like, yeah, it was way obvious. The battle was interesting though still. Oh, because I mean I knew what they were doing, but the battle was still interesting. Though I don't know if he's supposed to be like a starter. It would make sense considering that Zorua is technically available in the Alola region post Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I think, but still. And he just smashes him. And eventually he's just like, you know what? Have fun in your nightmares, boy. And he's just like, wait, what? And then he just used never-ending nightmares, which is a Z move, an overpowered move that basically is supposed to one-shot people, and it kind of does in this episode. To be honest, Pikachu was able to avoid it for the most part, but eventually he steps on a hand. It makes a lot more sense if you watch the episode, because it's hard to explain what happens. He steps on the hand, his foot gets hurt, and then he's just like, Pikachu, let's nuke him right back at him. And he's just like, Giga or I forgot the Japanese name, and I don't think I'm going to remember it. My memory is horrible, guys. My memory is horrible. And then they both get knocked out. Both these boys get knocked out. So, they put. So, of course, they throw out both Lycanroc Midnight and Lycanroc Dawn. Yeah, that dynamic is still kind of weird to me. Like, like I kind of get it, but it's off. Like Midday is the counterpart to Midnight. Dawn is kind of the in between, like kind of like that one middle child that no one talks about. Like, it's just weird. I mean, yeah, it was basically the after ninja of this generation, but it's just weird. He uses the counter a bunch, because of course, and he eventually he knocks him out by using, I think, a rock on his face after doing a backflip as a bipedal dog, which was actually kind of cool looking. And the animation is good. Then he gets knocked down, and everyone's just like, yay! And that's just like, what? That's not how that's not how the game works. That's not how the system's supposed to work. I'm supposed to lose. My Aspen Ninja lost to a fire type. What's going on? This is not the natural order. Something must be going on. And then a giant Guzzler comes out of the sky. Okay, he gets the trophy. They have a celebration. He gets the trophy, and then a Guzzler drops out of the sky. A giant and black hole dragon drops out of the sky. That's not even a joke. That actually happens in the episode. That's the cliffhanger. It's hilarious. It's like, I knew I disrupted natural order. The natural way of life. It's all over. The Guzzler's gonna kill us all. And then I jumped Joe because the Guzzler's gonna kill them all. Yes. Yeah, I don't like Ash. Which is why the anime knew it excites me, but let's focus on the League for a bit. First off, is Ash the champion? The answer is no. That's why I'm telling you this, because that's what you would naturally assume. But according to Joe Merritt, in an interview about one of the anime directors, I know that's like several levels of separation, but hear me out. He said that Ash winning the Alola League does not make him a Pokemon Master. What does then? He's done everything right. He has fought several legendaries. He has caught 2 legendaries. He trapped. He's been in college. He's raised the chosen one, frog ninja. For God's sake, like that's not even a joke. That's what African ninja is basically. God ninja. He trained Naruto. Like, what else do you need to be a Pokemon master? So you want to be a master of Pokemon? He defeated he, 2 kind of leagues in the Battle Frontier and in the Orange Islands, which are not which is technically canon. Snorlax is still around. I think they got mucked. No. He fought the Bellsprout. Oh, that was a different episode. I can't remember the name. I know. Pretty sure it involved Magmites. But the thing is, the important thing is, it was canon. It was in fact canon. That's also where Pikachu learned Volt Tackle. Remember when Pikachu had a Volt Tackle? Remember when he forgot it for Electro Ball? Now it's Electro Web, but still, he had Electro Ball for Volt Tackle. Yep. As you can see, Ash's journey has been a frustrating one. He has lost again and again and again. Some were fair, like the first time and the third time. The first 3 times it was fair. The second time it was kind of bullshit. Like the guy he was having was never defeated in a single fight. He had one Pokemon, his name was Darkrai. He is never no one has ever seen another Pokemon use fight in the sky. It was only Darkrai. He not only defeated the elite equivalent, but he not only defeated people with it, he defeated everybody with the Darkrai. He's never lost a single match, and he's never used a Pokemon besides Darkrai. No one even knows if he has Pokemon besides Darkrai. He does, but Darkrai is his main. Darkrai is God. I mean, Ash somehow manages to beat Darkrai, but no, but people just like. Also, he's done extraordinarily well in like 2 official leagues. You can argue the legitimacy of the Lola League because it is weird, but he has done. He's gotten runner-up in both. He's gotten runner-up up in Kalos, and in the and got first place, and got like 3rd place in the Sinnoh League. And he honestly did way better than the actual runner-up in that league, because guess what? He only used his Darkrai. Though Ash was able to defeat the Darkrai, he had Latios. He defeated Latios, but at the cost of his last Pokemon. So he defeated. So Ash accounts for the entirety of his win-loss ratio, from what we are being told about this guy. We don't even know how he gets the Darkrai. We don't even know where he gets the Latios. You don't just find 2 legendaries. Well, technically, Ash did in this season too. Oh my God, Ash is broken. That's how he won. He finally took Tobias' advice, and he squashed the competition. Like Ash just does extremely well. I guess after the Unova League, he was considered forfeit from ever getting a spot at being the champion. After what that piece of garbage did to his loss record, like, if I lost to that guy, I would just sit home, cry, and eventually maybe I'd end it, but that's only because of how horribly bad this fight was. Let me tell you about the Gen I fight. Let me tell you about Best Wishes. It was garbage. Not just fight, the whole series. They tried to rip off the best parts of Sinnoh because Sinnoh up to that point was probably one of the best animes to be honest. And it's like it probably still is. Collins was good. I still really need to watch Alola, though that is completely different at this point. Like it was a different anime. It was trying to be Yokai Watch, and I heard it did it pretty well. I heard it did it pretty well, to be honest. But that's not the point. And, and everyone I just did stupid things like times when he was just booted back to Kanto Ash. Like his mind was just rebooted. Like Pikachu's level was also rebooted, which is why he lost to a level 5 Snivy. That is still frustrating to me. Eh, even his final match with Trip was really disappointing. Like it should have been like the last battle, considering how their relationship was built up, or like the second to last battle at least, because Ash was still going to lose to that idiot. Oh, this man is the man Ash lost to. I forgot his name. I think no, Trip is his actual rival. This idiot. I'm going to call him Cameron because I think it's Cameron. Yeah, Cameron. We're gonna call him Cameron. I'm gonna look up Cameron. Cameron. I said Cameron. I don't know how to spell Cameron. Cameron. Okay. Yep. It's Cameron. The idiot is Cameron. He, he thought he needed 7 badges to enter the league. He forgot to sign up. That's not a joke. He forgot to sign up for the league. Ash had to remind him. And then he forgets to bring. He thinks it was a 5-6 battle. What are you doing? How did you get here? Okay, like he didn't even bring a 6th Pokemon. He was just like, I only need 5. Wait, we can bring 6. This guy's an idiot. Like he's an actual idiot. You can have up to 6 Pokemon. And you only bring 5. He still wins because High Dragon was OP. That's the only reason. Like he had a High Dragon. Like if this was a legendary, I would that would be acceptable. What High Dragon? Oh my God, Ash was a mess in that series. Everything was a mess in that series. Though I finally got to meet Giovanni. Everything was thrown up by a bunch of earthquakes that affected the Team Plasma, Team Rocket, crossover. But the main story involving Ash was just atrocious. It was atrocious. All right. We're supposed to be talking about Lola, and the leagues. Last Gen 6 was respectable. It was it wasn't isn't just Ash Greninja losing. He did a fair amount of fighting. Like if you watch the full battle, he comes out several times to be like, "I'll save you guys again." And it wasn't just Charizard that wore him out, though Charizard did do some fighting before then too. And plus, Charizard isn't exactly weak to fire water type moves because Dragon type. People do misrepresent that fight though. I am kind of like Ash probably should have won, to be honest. Ash should have won. Yeah. Just give him. Like he brought the God Greninja. He brought Naruto Greninja, Ash Greninja, and he still lost. Like oh yeah, yeah, him being a champion. He's not a champion still. That still frustrates me. I know I mentioned this before, but besides all that, he has saved the world numerous amount of times, met numerous legendaries, fought them, beat them, and like wild legendaries that were threatening the Earth, like even the universe at one point. I'm pretty sure, like like he did, he he's done so much, and he's still not considered. Oh, you're not a master. He dismantled evil teams, saved the world, became the champion of Alola, became a a Bencalo, a third place in Sinnoh. What am I missing? Is Ash just not? Does Ash have to recreate the multiverse to make himself the god and emperor of everything to become a Pokemon master? Because that's what it's seeming at this point. I know it sounds like gibberish, but this is what is like. How is he not a master? I'm, this isn't directed towards Joe, by the way. It's directed towards the Pokemon Company and the people who think Ash is not a master. What makes a master? Catching Pokemon? Because Ash hasn't been even trying to do that, to be honest. Like, no. Okay, fine, I'll catch this rock thing, and I guess. Because that's what Ash is. He doesn't catch Pokemon. That's what it took to be a Pokemon Master. He would be catching Pokemon. But he's not catching Pokemon. He's catching like every other Pokemon. He caught like 5 Pokemon in this region. Well, besides the Ultra Beach, which he all released, even his Nightligo. The pre oh, Poiple. Poiple. He also he released his Poiple. I like saying Poiple. Sounds like a good old me out trying to make that accent. Poiple. It's like Meow just tried to name him a Pokemon. Just tried to say purple. Poiple. 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 It really does. I know my impression is bad, but yeah, I can't do a good impression. I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry. Well, 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 like he currently owns the evolved form of a never seen Pokemon who just evolved and wrecked what is essentially a false god, which is essentially a man-made god. Like that's what Silvally is. There is no way around it. No two cents about it. Is literally a man-made is literally man's attempt of making God a a like he's still not a master. What the, so do you want to be a master of Pokemon? Well, you ain't. You ain't, bitch. That's what they told me. That's what they told. That's what they told you. That's what they told everybody. Because you ain't gonna be a master of Pokemon. You don't got the skills to be number 1. You are in a Pokemon or Pokemon. I wanna be the greatest bastard of them all. Greatest bastard. Why? I just want this one thing, and I'm never gonna get that one thing. Also, just Ash parents, Ash, just showing about him and like, oh, Ashy boy. I don't know that's Jerry, but uh, uh, he still his granddad. So Ashy boy, we come to see you lose this time. Oh, you won? Okay. Oh, like you weren't there any other time, but now you're here. Well, they weren't there at the Indigo League. These, no, Mama, I guess him just stay at home and watch. He didn't even bother seeing her son and doing one of the greatest things that he will ever do, when he was literally just a hop, skip, and a jump away. That's just rude. That's just rude, Mama Ketchum. That's just rude. You're a rude lady. Very, very rude. But Where he was like, wait, my son's gonna make the money? I'm coming, Ash! I'll be there! I'll be there! Yeah, that's hilarious. Imagine if that actually happened. Okay. Think I'm done talking about the anime, about this incarnation of the anime. Is there anything else to talk about? Talked about talked about Guzman for a bit, talked about his road to get here, talked about how him technically not being a Pokemon master because being a champion and the strongest trainer of an entire region doesn't make you a Pokemon master, but something does. We don't know what it is, but we kind of all assumed it was being the champion of an entire region, but nope. You ain't a master, son. Yeah, we'll never get over that. Like, especially considering what we know right now, which is going to be head turning because Ash might be leaving. At least is what it seems like from what the new anime is saying. I mean, it's not confirmed at this point or anything, but you know, it's kind of iffy. Like, Ash just might not be here. See, let me explain. They changed the anime's name. Oh, what a shocker! They do that every time. No, they changed it back to Pokemon. Just Pokemon. Not Sun and Moon, not Best Wishes, not Sinnoh League Victors. Just Pokemon. They say they're going to do every region, every single one. This is strange, to be honest. Like, it's like they're rebooting the anime from what it made it seem like. Which came with one big question. What's going to happen to Ash? Because that is a big question they just left unanswered. Because it is possible for Ash to just travel all the regions again, but that would be backtracking. That wouldn't feel like progression. It would just feel like, oh, we doing this all over again. Especially considering that they did a lot with the original anime with this season. Like, parts of it feel like it was meant to say goodbye. They brought back both Brock and Misty, which is weird because neither of them has been in the anime for a while, especially Misty. Like, the last time she showed up, it was like, let me think. The whole region. Like, she wasn't even a main character, she was like a side character at best. And Brock has been gone since the end of Sinnoh. Misty only had like 2 or 3 appearances. One of them was in a weird special to celebrate like the anniversary of the anime. I don't know which one, or was it Pokemon in general? Either way, it was weird. There was also the other one that where Misty just let go of Togekiss because didn't have enough feels. Butterfree. Like, it's like they were planning on this in some ways. Though, oh, that may just me looking too deep into it. It probably is. But the announcement itself is more than enough to make me start scratching my head. What's going to happen to Ash? Because that question has not been answered yet. They just left something extremely ambiguous. Like, there could be no more Ash, but that might be a stretch, to be honest. Just stretch. Who knows? Could be right. There could be no more Ash. It could be completely new anime, or it could just be Ash going around the regions again. All over again. They didn't even show Ash in trailer. They just showed up all the regions and all the starters. Not Ash. Something is amiss. This might be a complete reboot. It might be a soft reboot. I mean, Black and White was kind of a soft reboot, but this is a different type of soft reboot. An actual soft reboot. Or medium reboot, to be honest. Something's gonna happen. And I don't know. Just weird. Or maybe this is Lost in Fairy. Imagine if that was actually what happened. Next, let's like all of Lawson's predictions actually came true. It all comes together and the universe gets restarted. That would be hilarious. Just imagine. I'm pretty sure that would bring a tear to his dearest heart. I was right. Suck a dick, backpack. Suck a dick. I know he doesn't sound like that. I know, but I cannot imitate his voice either. I like I can't even try. This is my best attempt right now, and I do not think it's very good. But that's only my opinion. And what do you guys think? Now that I'm new here, actually I might. What else is there to talk about with the Pokemon anime? Pokemon Masters. That's cool. Could probably do a podcast on Pokemon Masters. Nah, it's kind of died out to be honest. Let's see if there's any news on Pokemon. We need to figure out a more or way of podcasting. To be honest, and just as yeah, we really need to bring out Survey more to look at the news. Because the news is still coming, still running. Well, I could talk about that Farfetch'd thing. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that Farfetch'd thing, especially considering that I'm planning on like uploading this immediately. If you don't know, the Pokemon company has released this not Farfetch'd. I mean, it is Farfetch'd, but it isn't Farfetch'd. Let me explain. This is just weird blurred image on the Pokemon site, and no one canonically knows what it is. People are assuming what it is because it's kind of obvious, especially with the words night. But it on all the trailers. But people are assuming that it is in fact Sirfetch'd or Sirfetch'd. It's the evolved form of Farfetch'd exclusive to the Alola region. There is some things to back this up, like the fact that it looks like it's holding a leech. This thing is definitely a leech. But besides that, there's not much confirmation about it. We know it's a fighting type. We know it has steadfast, which means it's probably gonna suck, like the real thing. And we know it weighs a lot. Like weighs 257.9 pounds, I think. Pretty sure it's pounds. Might be another non-metric unit of weighting, but yeah. People have been depicting it wearing glasses, which I agree with. Like, this thing's definitely wearing shades. It's like, Your Knight, Your Majesty, I've come to serve you, my lady. Maybe I can give something that Prince Charles just can't. Yeah, he'd be like, off with that duck's head! We're having duck soup! We're eating Chinese tonight! Just imagine if that was his reaction. The royal couple are very boring. The royal family is very boring. They need to execute more people. Not just like, and then just be like, hey, Parliament told you to do this. Oh, okay, I'll do this. That's the role of the British monarchy. The British monarchy kind of just is boring. It's just boring. 90% chance that this thing is in fact sirfetch'd. Yeah, this thing definitely sirfetch'd. Well, that's about it for this video. See you guys next time, I guess. Bye bye. This is yeah. I need to think of an outro. I have yeah. I need to think of an outro. Get drunk. Get out of my tavern.